2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Tatum. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting.
And it's been a season to remember for him so far. And it'll only get better if he can hang on to that starting spot for All-Star Weekend.
A great All-Star Weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. And that's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. P.J. Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Two of the NBA's elite teams meeting up here tonight, Chris. A lot of people think they'll see each other in the playoffs. That adds an element of intrigue in this one.
You're right, Kevin. Absolutely right. I mean, you know these teams have the big picture in mind. They're thinking about that potential playoff matchup down the road.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk, and it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Boston, Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Josh Richardson out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Horford in at the center. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Outside Tatum to the middle, and Brown throws it down hard.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his man hops on this chain.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. And the pass to Monk. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Richardson. Back to Schroeder. Pulls it up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, that's just zero hesitation, knocking it down. Horford doesn't get a ton of lift on his shot. He's very accurate.
LeBron against Brown. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's sent back by Horford. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Can't connect from short range.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
First free throw is good.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, GA. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Both good from the line that time.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Williams, he's checked in for Al Horford. 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Tatum against Davis. Passes it to Monk. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston. Tatum with it. Westbrook picks him up. Williams trying to break free. And that one's good. Schroeder.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Brown against James. Pass to Monk to the inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, getting it to their open teammate.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue.
Schroeder outside. It's Richardson on the wing. Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Williams kicks to Tatum. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Howard. Here's James. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Schroeder finds Tatum. A 3-ball. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Monk. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Stunning full-court effort by Monk. Steals the ball and just explodes up the court to put it in.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Tatum against Davis. Tatum down low. Last game, 26 points.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And a wide-open look for James. Drops in the tray off the fast break. James has got 7 points in the game. And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Westbrook against Schroeder. Outside Williams. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night. Lakers leading by 3. James outside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Inside, Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run. James outside. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. Richardson outside. Dishes it to Schroeder. Williams trying to break free. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Here's Monk. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Westbrook. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Celtics trail by 3. He kicks it to Brown. Great D that time from James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Monk, the pass to Davis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Celtics have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Schroeder against Westbrook, and that one's good. Schroeder's got 10.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Some changes for Boston. Enes Kanter comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Richardson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Howard. Ellington comes in for James. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Schroeder against Nunn. Shoots from the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Tatum against Anthony. The rebound by the Celtics. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
And it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Kanter has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Second chance shot. Tatum no good.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
The shot by Anthony no good. last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Schroeder with the ball. Now Anthony defending, and Cantor able to finish.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Nunn passes to Anthony from 15 feet away. Anthony missing again.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots.
He gets it in there. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Davis finds Bazemore. Lobs it up for Anthony. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Brown, and Davis sends it back.
Long reach. He's outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Celtics. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Smart finds Tatum. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Back to Nunn. There's the pass to Bazemore. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Smart kicks to Dunn. Cantor trying to free himself up. Dunn misses. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. The shot's good from Ellington.
But he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the 3 in transition.
Dunn passes to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Brown trying to free himself up. And the basket by Tatum.
And we can see this from his rookie year. Tatum's a guy who's going to make shots and at times carry an offense.
Nunn against Dunn. Outside for Davis. He dishes it to Bazemore. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Nunn against Dunn. Kanter. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix.
Yes, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Here's Davis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Enes Kanter.
And he's so skilled at finding ways to get to the line. Davis staying aggressive and going at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around him.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. 30 seconds left in the first. Outside, Smart. Kicks to Kanter. Back to Smart. Knocked loose. 4-on-1 and they're running. Here's Bazemore. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And he makes the first. Celtics making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. With 1 on the clock. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hearing from Al Horford, you see why he's considered one of the best glue guys in the NBA.
My message to the group was, making sure that we make the most of it. Why wait? Why wait to grow up or, things like that? We have a young group, but we've been figuring it out all year. And we have a great opportunity in front of us.
Now keeping everyone focused on the task at hand, Greg. That makes a lot of sense.
It's what he's getting paid the big bucks to do now. His overall presence and guidance is as valuable as his play.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's done in at the point.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Outside for Davis. Over Horford. And it's Davis missing.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Brown. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Tough to win games like that on the road, even with all the great work they did.
And it's good for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dunn passes to Brown. Inside runner. Back to Dunn. Six to shoot. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That's the muscle his teammates like to see done. Refusing to take no for an answer.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And the Lakers call time here. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Celtics making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. James comes in for Wayne Ellington. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Puts one up from 19. And that one's good. Westbrook's got his first bucket in this one.
These productive habits set Westbrook apart. I mean, he's always working toward his next basket.
Done outside. Here's Brown. They get the rebound, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
That's a play this coaching staff loves to draw up for Westbrook. He doesn't make many bad decisions in the pick and roll.
Richardson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Monk. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
I mean, the ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Lakers leading by 4. James, the pass to Carmelo. James against Brown. Passes it to Monk. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The Celtics have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brown.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Brown drops them both. And the Lakers have possession. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Here's James, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Boston.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for LeBron. Celtics trail by 4. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Outside Westbrook. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Richardson gets a wide open look. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Lakers. 16 feet away. Westbrook, no good.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Richardson the pass to Brown. And here's Schroeder. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. The feed now to Horford. That ties the game. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
Well, when Horford gets the ball down low, he has tons of ways to beat you.
Westbrook with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Back to Richardson. Over Monk. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Richardson.
The consistency of Richardson's shooting is just impressive. Defense can't allow him mid-range looks.
Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Schroeder. James. Howard trying to free himself out. And he uses the glass on the layup. 13 points for LeBron.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Brown jams it in.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And one of the more explosive dunkers in the league. Monk seems to make a highlight reel play on a nightly basis.
Yeah, a flashy player as an amateur, and now as a pro. Monk has a 40-plus-inch vert. That's right. Very few guys his size finishes the alley-oop the way he does.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 20 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Monk for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Monk's got 5.
And you can't give Monk any space. More than capable of hurting you from this area.
Richardson dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Over Anthony. Pocket 6. Horford, good. Horford's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. He's more about team.
Monk, the pass to Howard. Anthony kicks to Westbrook. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Richardson outside. The pass to Horford. Feeds it to Tatum.
Oh. That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Lakers trailed by 3. And here's Westbrook. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Outside Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Anthony with the ball for Los Angeles. 3-pointer. James misses. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Tatum drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
Schroeder against Westbrook. And the dunk by James.
Oh, what a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
Boston shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Schroeder passes to Tatum. All sorts of time. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Richardson outside. Floats it up for Williams. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. LeBron James, number 1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
And you don't have to watch for him for long to see the kind of special ability he has as a passer.
That puts them in the lead. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as he gets near the rim.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Some changes for Boston. Cantor checked in for Williams, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Richardson. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Anthony. Ellington comes in for James. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion he's shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance.
Smart against Bazemore. Pass to Ellington. 1:41 left here in the second. Passes it to Nunn. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Smart against Bazemore. Cantor. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You're dealing with a lot when you're guarding Cantor. Big frame, good moves, good feet, good finisher, and doesn't mind the physical battles.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Donnie's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
One shot.
That's good from Cantor.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA. Cantor never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents, and I think his teammates like that.
Nunn passes to Ellington. Back to Nunn. Pass to Bazemore. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Over Horford. No good off the back of the rim. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And slam dunk by Tatum.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
None with it, and it's Horford picking him up. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Davis, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's just superb focus right there. I mean, I like how Davis takes the hit and just keeps working to get to the bucket.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. 34 seconds left in the first half. Dunn passes to Cantor. The dish now to Horford. For Davis. And that one comes up a bit short. LA's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Ellington the pass to Davis. Overdone. They get it back. Howard. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, first half in the books. What do you need to focus on in the second half to get this win?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Thanks for your time, Carmelo. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points. And, of course, the duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James in action for the Lakers. Kenny, when's the last time there was a duo this talented in the NBA?
Man, this might be the most talented duo that I've seen. You know, in Lakers, you know, I don't know if there's a Lakers duo.
LeBron and AD, I mean, when you think about Steph and KD, that's a pretty talented duo. And
I'm just talking about Laker history. What's that noise? Because I'm thinking about, wait, okay, I got one. No, you're right. You're right, Jack. There's no step. Kareem and Magic.
Yeah.
What's that?
Anyway,
have you got one in your mind?
No, just what's scary about
I mean,
LeBron
Kobe
and
didn't
AD.
do it by himself. Who was Kobe's wingman?
Oh! Kobe and Al Gasol. Yes. That was a great Laker duo.
Yes, I like that too.
Anyway,
Excellent
what's
answer.
scary, LeBron and AD can still get better.
Excellent.
The duo can do anything they want on the court together.
Man, that Al Gasol was unbelievable. Maybe the best Laker big man of all time.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there. It's hauled in by Richardson. Boston trailing.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
They grabbed their own miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
LeBron against Brown, and he drops it in from the low post. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Tatum on the wing. It's stolen by Davis. In the corner, it's James. And they double up James. Westbrook with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Tatum. Basket good. Tatum's got 18 points.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already. Broad shoulders. I mean, able to make shots through contact.
Westbrook surveying the D. Shoots over Schroeder. Westbrook, no good.
Gets the look he wants, still no look. Tough night.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Richardson. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Now the pass to Monk. Back to Westbrook. To the middle. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
You got to be in awe, James. An offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Back to Schroeder. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 16 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Westbrook dishes to Monk. On the wing, Davis. He's guarded by Schroeder. Tries again. LeBron, no luck. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Richardson kicks to Tatum. Back to Richardson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Richardson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Los Angeles calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
At some numbers for James. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. averaging about 22 points per 10 assists and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Richardson, good.
I love the assertiveness. I mean, when Richardson catches and fires like this, you know he's in the zone.
LeBron against Brown. And Howard has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot outside Westbrook. Shoots over Schroeder. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Richardson. Basket counts. Richardson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Looking to end the run, and it's Westbrook missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams has checked in. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Back to James. To the inside. The shot by Monk is no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Richardson with it, picked up by Davis. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Floats it up for Williams. Offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall. Lakers trail by 10 to end the cold streak. And it's Monk laying it in. 7 points for Malik Monk.
Well, you got to keep tabs on where Monk is. I mean, he's crafty at using his speed to burn you in transition.
Richardson outside. He kicks it to Tatum. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Richardson against James. Richardson, no luck. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Anthony.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got 24 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Schroeder against Westbrook. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Boston leading by 6. It's Brown on the wing. Williams passes to Brown. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
James against Brown. And they double up James. From deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Smart comes in for Richardson. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Los Angeles, Kent Bazemore's checked in for LeBron. Ellington comes in for Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Anthony down low, guarded by Smart. The shot from 20 feet away. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down. And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here's Dunn. Pass to Cantor. Back to Dunn. Right side, Williams. He can't get that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. And they're running. Here's Bazemore. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Back to Dunn. Inside, deflects the pass, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Smart. Bangs home the trifecta. Smart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Off the dribble, Smart showing the body control on that shot.
Now here's Bazemore. 7 points in the game. Out left to the wing. Here's Nunn. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, Smart. Celtics passing it around. Count that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Down against Nunn. Back to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Bazemore's got 9.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Celtics leading by 8. Dunn left side. Passes to Cantor. The 9-foot shot. Back to Dunn. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
The defense made a good effort right there, but Davis is so powerful on that drive. It's hard not to make contact.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Al Horford's checked in for Robert Williams. And the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in. And he sinks the second. 51 seconds left in the third. None against none. Outside Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
None, that's good.
No, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunn dishes to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Cantor. Count it. Good. Cantor's got 7.
Yeah, plenty of power behind Cantor's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
Nunn looking around. Off the mark.
Such a dog defender. I mean, when Dunn is on you, he's not going to give up anything easy.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics leading by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Enes Kanter is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Smart. And it's Dunn in at the guard position. That's the Boston Five.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
First one falls for him.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
So he gets them both. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Nunn. Davis with it. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. To the paint, Ellington finds Davis. Horford gets a hand on it.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
LA's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from James.
Too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Here's Tatum, and the rejection by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
One minute now into this 4th quarter. Tatum. Here's Cantor. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for Celtics. Enes Kanter will be at the line shooting 2.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That's good from Cantor. Good on both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Lakers trail by 11. Goes up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. James has got 32 points.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
Dunn passes to Smart. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 29 in the game.
Wow, nice touch on the mid-range there. Tatum's a player who scores everywhere on the court.
From deep LeBron, Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Tatum. They get it back. Cantor. No good. Shot missing. Lakers trail by 11. The pass to Nunn. In the corner, it's Ellington. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Tatum's got 15 points in just the second half. Los Angeles has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Dunn against Nunn. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to...
Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Here's Tatum. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 13-point game. Kicks it to LeBron. There's 3-pointers off the mark. For Boston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. Tatum dishes to Dunn. Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with his scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves it.
Cantor against Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Al Horford, the 5-time All-Star, very much a leader on this team with his success in the league.
Yeah, Horford has always been a guy that passes the eye test. The numbers don't jump out, but he plays winning basketball. Great head for the game. Knows how to complement other stars.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Just you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10" or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, with that comes block steals and deflections. As long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brown is checked in for Cantor. Richardson comes in for Marcus Smart. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dunn. The feed to Tatum. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 14. Westbrook's got room. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
There's the hair trigger of Westbrook. He's not going to let the chance for a quick jump shot pass him by.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Oh, good on the triple.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Brown down low. He's covered by Westbrook. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. Taking the hit well and finishing in style.
Westbrook finds James. The shot's good from Monk.
And you're not going to pass up that guy.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Richardson. Schroeder outside. Fires from the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
James against Brown. James in the post. And taken away by Brown. Down low, here's Tatum, and Davis sends it back. Now the Lakers on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
The Diaz no shot is stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And he's good on the second. Celtics leading by 13. Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Oh, Tatum in position. An emphatic LU jam.
And you see Tatum using that
Westbrook. Pass to Monk. LeBron outside. Back to Monk. From deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Schroeder against Westbrook. Schroeder passes to Richardson. It's stolen by Monk. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
One shot.
Celtics leading by 12. Schroeder passes to Richardson. To the inside, Tatum, and he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 37.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Another shot. Williams with the block. Round with it. He's picked up by James. Richardson outside. LeBron with it. And here is Monk. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Such a strong finisher. Monk doesn't let contact keep him from getting the bucket. It fuels his fire.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Monk.
Yeah, and for Monk, it's all about being more consistent. I mean, it's clear he doesn't lack confidence. Now he must channel this energy to become better.
Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Richardson outside. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Howard. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Williams finds Richardson. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Floats one. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Tatum. To the paint. A second chance effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, that's the thing. Tatum's sneaky. He understands how to put the defender at a disadvantage.
Jason Tatum.
The first one falls.
And of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
And so Tatum nails them both. Here's Westbrook. And there's the pass to James. lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
James is impossible to guard in the screen and roll. He's a master in slicing the D apart with his scoring, penetrating, jump shooting, passing. Should I go on?
Schroeder passes to Brown. Busted. No good that time either.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Double team on Westbrook. Here's Davis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Brown.
Body agility, rare, considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. You need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Left side, Westbrook launches it. They get it again. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Westbrook from outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a four-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the four-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because one or two guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
Celtics leading by 16. Outside, Smart. He kicks it to Brown. 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Lakers. And stolen by Williams. Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Smart. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. And that one is good. And the Celtics lead by 18.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Now, here's Nunn. He's guarded closely. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Brown outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys have been playing good of late. You played well again tonight. Where do you think you are right now?
Well, we're in a good position now. You know, we won our last couple games, and hopefully we can keep carrying this momentum for the second half of the season.
One of the better teams in the league, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.